Or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad.
George?
Dad, what did I make us today?
Shepherd's pie.
That is exactly right, guys. I made a shepherd's pie, okay? I got a video on how I prepared this, so I would like you to watch that and stay here and watch that, and then we'll come back and me and Dad's going to serve this up and taste test it for you and let you know if it's any good or not, okay? Okay, guys, I was trying to figure out what to make for dinner, and I just went through my pantry, my freezer. I had a roll of pound of hamburger, okay? I saw I had some instant mashed potatoes. I have cheese. I had a brown gravy mix. Guess what I'm making? I have vegetables in a can. Guess what I'm making? I'm making shepherd's pie, guys. So I just wanted to show you how I put it all together. I kind of got everything prepped, and we're just going to throw this together. So anyway, I got a pound of hamburger meat. I put it in a skillet, let it start browning off, cut up a big onion, put that in there. Lowry seasoning salt, just a little, because I have salt in my gravy and stuff. So just a little salt, a lot of black pepper, and some garlic, a big tablespoon of minced garlic, okay? I browned that off, and after it all got done, I threw it in my casserole dish. And I'm just making a little casserole dish. Now, this might get pretty full, okay? If it's just me and Dad, okay? So I figured this is the right size. If you got a bigger family, you might want to brown up a couple of pounds of hamburger. But this is just 1 pound, okay? Just so you know about how much. So that's in there. We are going to put some peas. I don't know if I'm going to go the whole can. Is it gonna fit? I don't know. Let's see. And I got corn. I drained them, peas and whole kernel sweet corn. Let's just see how much room I got going on here, and then I'll have to make a decision. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. This might be extra full, but I am going for it, guys. Whole can of corn, whole can of peas, a pound of hamburger with all the seasonings. Let's get it a little mix here. And I got 1 packet. I always keep a packet or 2 of these in the drawer, guys. It's brown gravy mix. I just followed the instructions. You take a cup of cold water and the powder from this, put it in a pot, small pot. Get it to boil, keep whisking it together. Get it to boil for about a low boil for about a minute. It starts getting thicker as it cools too. I just put it in this bowl, but we're going to put that in here. That's our gravy. Try to get most of this out of here. Give it another little stir. Get the gravy incorporated. And I told Dad we were having shepherd's pie. The reason why I decided on shepherd's pie, I don't know if I told you guys this or not. Quite a few of you had mentioned shepherd's pie, and I've made it before, but I don't know if I've ever actually sat down and made it for Dad. I know I've made it for me before, and he said he didn't know if he's ever had shepherd's pie or not. And I'm like, I think you've had stuff very similar to shepherd's pie, but we'll find out how much he likes this, okay? So I got that all mixed up, guys. Like I said, we're not being too fancy here. I just took a pack of, we always keep a pack of like instant potatoes in the cabinet or in my drawer. I got a drawer that I have like the dry products in, like my gravies and this type of thing. And it just says take 2 cups of boiling hot water. I just put 2 cups in a microwave safe bowl here in the microwave. Got it nice and boiling hot. Put the mashed potatoes in, stir it up. That's all you got to do, guys. These are buttery home style. So I got those all in there. But I want to jazz this up just a little bit, okay? What I mean by jazzing it up, I got some sour cream. I usually keep sour cream in the refrigerator. I got some sour cream here. I'm going to go with another fork. Let's get it stirred up because it has that water on top of the sour cream. I'm not putting a lot, but I just want a little creamy element in my, what's this? A couple tablespoons? That's what's going in, guys. Not a lot, just some some jazz from the sour cream. It's going to give it a little tanginess, a little creaminess. Get that mixed in there. It kind of brings instant potatoes to life, I think. It gives it a little something, okay? I am going to shake. I'm not going to use much more salt because there is salt in that buttery flavor that they got in there. But I am going to put some black pepper. Dad loves his black pepper, so why not? And like I said, I always keep cheese in the refrigerator. So I've had this pepper jack cheese. I'm going to put this in the mashed potatoes. I'm going to give it a little zing. Pepper jack isn't too spicy if you don't use a lot, right? So I'm just going to, little handful. And I'm going to go a little handful of sharp cheddar. Use any cheese you want. Don't use cheese if you don't want. It's up to you guys. This is one of those things it's up to you. This is like a mom's throw together whatever you got on hand dinner. Okay, that's what this is. So let's give this a mix. Mix our cheese in a little bit. I got the oven preheating on 400 degrees, guys. 400 degrees. I'm trying to make sure I get my pepper mixed in here. I don't want a big humongous pepper splotch. That's it, guys. This is going on top of our delicious beef and onion and corn and peas. So what I'm going to do, ooh, this bowl is pretty hot. I'm going to take spoonfuls, right? Get it in each corner. Let me know, guys. Have you made shepherd's pie before? What do you add? What would you take out? This, because I like to have it in the comments because a lot of you all read the comments and you might learn something new, or you might think, oh, I've never tried that in that, and you might want to try it because somebody said, hey, that's the way they like it. So please leave it in the comments, guys. Share it with everybody. We all like to have, you know, ideas, extra ideas. Sometimes you don't think of like certain ingredients. So let me move some of that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, guys, I got all my mashed potatoes on here. I am happy with that. Now, I'm going to try to even it out as best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're at home, right? I know some people, instead of putting like the cheese in the mashed potatoes, they'll just put like a sprinkle of cheese on top. But I kind of wanted to put it in the potatoes. I want that potato brownness on the outside. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shepherd's pie to me is the potato. You could see the potato on the outside. So that's why I went with the potato inside, you know, in the mashed potatoes. Or the cheese. Sorry. The cheese in the mashed potatoes. The potatoes in the mashed potatoes, guys. That's what kind of day it is. Okay. You just saw me. I kind of went around the edges really good, hoping that I kind of like sealed it up so it don't bubble over the gravy and stuff. But if it does, it does. It's going to taste the same. I don't care. I'm sure Dad don't care. As long as it tastes good, right? That's it. That's it, guys. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm sticking this in the oven. Basically, everything is cooked. But you want it to all like warm up, the corn to warm up, the peas to warm up, the meat's already cooked. And then you're going to want a little brownness on the top of your potatoes. So I'm going to go anywhere from, 20 to 30 minutes, okay? At 20-minute mark, I'm going to look at it, turn on my light. I'm not going to open my oven or nothing. I'm just going to look in there. And guys, whenever you're making anything at 400 degrees, make sure you use yourself a ceramic casserole dish. So many of you have told me if you use the glass ones, some of the glass ones don't perform well at high temperatures. They can break on you. They can explode in your face. So if you're going to use a 400 degree, get yourself some ceramic dishware to bake in, okay? So like I said, I'm going to go 20 minutes, look at it. If it looks like it's getting close to where I want it to be and it's still not quite brown enough here, then I'm going to turn on the broiler for a minute or so. I'm going to get a little brownness on top. But I'll let you know exactly how long I go, but I am very interested in how well this is going to taste. Me and Dad will come back and taste test it and let you know if it's any good or not. So stay right here. Okay, guys, you saw the video on how I put this together. I wanted to tell you that I baked it for about 25 minutes. Then I turned the broil on and I just watched the broiler on the oven. I watched it for about a minute. It started to get a little brown, but it looks good to me. So I want you to see it really quick before we cut into this. That's how long it took to bake it. Like I said, everything was cooked. We're just warming it up and getting it all ready. So let's dish this out and see how it tastes. It looks absolutely delicious. Dad's a pretty big eater, so I'm trying to give him a proportion that I feel like that'll be his size. So if he wants more, he can have more, Dad. Okay. Steam is coming off. We did let it cool a long time. I can hold the plate, guys, so I don't want you to think I'm trying to burn poor Dad. Let's let him get started, and I'm going to dish me up some. It smells delicious.
Delicious.
Does it taste delicious?
Yeah.
It smells delicious. It really does. I'm trying to figure out how to move this out of the way, guys. There. Move that out of the way a little bit. Taste this out. See how good it is. Dad said it's already delicious. Oh boy. Oh my, oh my. That's right up your alley, and meat and potatoes. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Guys. So I did a little different, right? I put that little bit of sour cream and that cheese in the potatoes. Great call. That is very good. If you decide to make this at home, use whatever cheese you want. If you love cheese, right? Use whatever cheese you want. I say put it in the potatoes like you saw me do with our cheese. I use sharp cheddar, and we had some pepper jack cheese because we like a little zest. You know, pepper jack isn't spicy. It's just got a little zest to it. But man, that little bit of sour cream and the cheese and the potatoes, great call. It gives it, it just makes it extra. I don't know how to explain it. Wow. That's a big spoonful there. Wow. Wowie wow. I'm glad I didn't add any extra salt to like the potatoes. The ground beef, like I said, I just seasoned up with a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt. I love that stuff because it has a little bit of everything in it. Garlic, onion, I think paprika. And I put a lot of black pepper on the ground beef when I browned it. And then that gravy mix has salt in it too, of course. So I knew I didn't want to add any other extra salt. Guys, peas and carrots. I have peas and carrots frozen in the freezer, but I also had a can of corn and a can of peas. That's why I just put that in. But peas and carrots would go good, you know, if you had carrots. Let's turn it around completely. You got empty bowl. There you go, right there. It's all in front of you. Ooh, Daddy, it's all in front, honey. What are you thinking?
That tastes good.
Man. Like I said, Dad's a meat and potatoes guy. So I was making this with him in mind. With me, I was like, oh. But now I'm like, wow, we should make this more often.
Yeah. This is a good dish.
We should definitely make this more often. Like I said, I was making it for Dad in mind, thinking, Dad's gonna like this. I like these things too. But do you ever just make something? If you take care of your parent, guys, or if your kids or whatever, or your husband or wife or your partner, whatever. If you're like the main cook of the house, right? Do you ever just like, okay, I know they really like certain things, and you make it for them, and you're thinking, I'll eat it, but it's really maybe not something I would just pick out for myself, okay? That's kind of how I felt today. I wanted to get Dad something really good that, do you want just a little bit more, Daddy?
Yeah.
You do want a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay. That was my theory today. I wanted him to have, okay, so let's do it this way so I don't knock it all over. I wanted Dad to have something that I knew that, that would be something that he would really enjoy.
It's something good.
Yeah. And for me, it's like I said, it was just something like, oh, I'll eat it. I don't know how much I'm, gonna rave over it. But I'm telling you what, we need to make this more. We definitely need to make this more. And I could see making this say if you make a big pot roast and you have a lot of leftover roast beef or whatever, I would make a shepherd's pie out of the roast beef. Use the same ingredients, just use the roast beef instead. Any vegetables you want in there. It'd be good with any vegetables. If you like broccoli, get you a bag of frozen broccoli, cut it up kind of small so it's easy to spoon, you know what I mean? And put that in there instead of corn and carrot or peas, whatever your favorite vegetable is. Some people don't like peas, some people don't like corn, you know what I mean? Just do whatever, but I'm telling you what. Same way with the instant potatoes. I know a lot of people say, ooh, I hate instant potatoes.
I'll tell you what, these are good. These are good potatoes.
Because I doctored them up, okay? I doctored them up. I made the instant potatoes like the bag said. But you saw me, I put a couple tablespoons of sour cream in there to give it a little something. If you don't have sour cream, you can use cream cheese or whipped cream cheese. That gives you a little tang, a little creaminess in the potatoes. And mixing the cheese in with the potatoes, I think that made it extra for me. I think that made it a little bonus. But I wouldn't, if I ate this at a restaurant, prepared this exact way, I wouldn't say, oh, those are instant potatoes. I would not. Now, they're smooth and creamy, but you can make homemade potatoes smooth and creamy. You know what I mean? If you blend them up really good, mix them up really good, mash them up really good. So I would have not known. I really wouldn't have. So good. My goodness.
These are,
Want me to help you out a little bit on your last?
yeah.
I definitely need to make this more, don't I?
Yeah.
I definitely need to make this dish more. I think me and Dad's enjoyment level is the same on this one. I really, really do. Same way with the mashed potatoes, guys. You make a big dinner at home or whatever. My mom used to always have like a ton of mashed potatoes left over. So if you make like homemade mashed potatoes and have like a ton left over, use it for something like this. Use it up, because you could put it in the bowl. You could add stuff to it, the cheese if you wanted to. It's a good casserole to make to use up stuff. Or it's also a good casserole to make to use up, your canned vegetables, you got ground beef in the freezer. What do you want? Where are you going to make with it? You know what I mean? That's why I always keep couple packs of those instant mashed potatoes in the drawer, because they never go bad. Okay? And you can just throw something together like this. That's the best I can scoop without getting it all in there.
That's good.
Are you full?
That's
He's full. Because he had like a bowl and a half. Let us know, guys. Has it been a long time since you've had shepherd's pie? Have you ever had shepherd's pie? Have you made it? Let us know. Like I said, leave it in the comments. Stuff you would add, stuff that you would take out, or how you make it, what all you mix with it. Let us know. But man, I definitely got to make this again.
Oh, yeah.
What score out of 10 would you give this day?
I'd give 10. Easy.
Guys,
And the mashed potatoes and the gravy was super, and the hamburger was good.
Yeah, it was good flavor. It wasn't too salty or nothing.
Cheese was melted in it, and it was good. It was really good. Everything you tasted in the meal is there.
Yeah, it is really good, guys. Dad started talking, so I didn't want to break in on him talking, but I give it a 10 too, a perfect 10. And I'm not just saying that because I made it. I know sometimes I feel like, I'm saying that because I made it. No, it's not that. It's not like that. It shocked me more. You know what I mean? Like I made this for Dad, and I ended up liking it just as much as he did. Okay, so I gotta give it a 10.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah, it was really, really good, guys.
I was full.
Or you are full.
And I'm full right now. And I can eat some more, but I know it'd be too much.
Well, you can have a little bowl later on this evening. How about that? Because we didn't eat quite half of it, so we still got over half of that little casserole dish. So you can eat some more tonight. Sounds good to me. Heat him up some, me some. I'll heat up some too.
Sounds good to me.
It is really good, guys. So please try this one. You don't have to get fancy with it. Just use what you got. Like I said, I need to go to the grocery store, and I'm just kind of making out stuff that I got. I'm using up stuff that I have. Yeah, and that's a good way to clean out the pantry to use.
I'll tell you what, she was busy over there, and I didn't know what she was making.
I was getting all the stuff prepped so I could show you how I put it together. And Dad's like, "You're busy." I was like, "I'm just putting the stuff together." Normally, you could fry up the stuff, throw it in the casserole dish. You don't got a camera and you're trying to do all the single steps, right? You just throw the stuff on the casserole dish, mix it up and go. And Dad's like, "You're just doing a lot." It's just I have to with the camera if I'm trying to show you how to do it. It's very simple, guys. It's very good. That's it. Let's let these guys go.
Okay.
Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Yes, guys. God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.